Morant is among the brightest young stars in the NBA, with a new signature Nike shoe, a top-selling jersey and a team, the Memphis Grizzlies, poised for a deep postseason run. But in a string of incidents dating from last summer, Morant and people close to him have been accused of threatening and even violent behavior, according to previously unreported police records obtained by the Washington Post. Last summer, Morant hosted an evening pickup basketball game at his family home, a sprawling brick mansion on the edge of Memphis. His parents and sister were there, as was Mike Miller, a former NBA player. Among the players who had been invited to the games was the 17-year-old local high schooler. Though the police records identify the boy, the Post is not naming him to protect the privacy of a juvenile. The teenager drew the task of guarding one of the world's most electric scorers. When Morant threw the ball hard at the boy's chest as he attempted to check it in, the boy threw it back just as hard. The ball slipped through Morant's hands, the teenager said, and it hit Morant's chin. The teenager told police Morant then put his chin on the boy's shoulder and asked his friend, "Do I do it to him?" The friend responded, "Yeah, do it." Morant then punched the boy in his jaw, the boy told police, and without warning, the friend struck him on the other side. "I fell to the ground, trying to cover my face, so I wouldn't get hit in the face," the boy told police. "I started getting hit, punched in my head, everything else. Ja hit me like 12 to 13 times," the boy said, adding that the friend struck him 4 or 5 times. When police asked the boy how hard the punches landed, he compared them to an MMA bout. After the men were pulled off him, the boy told police, Morant went inside and the boy got up to leave. As the boy was going to his car, he said, Morant came outside with his gun. "It was tucked into his pants," the boy said, and though he didn't pull it out, the boy said he saw Morant put his hand on it. His dad was yelling at him, like, "No, no, no. Go back. Go back in the house," the boy told police. In the interview with Morant, transcripts show, police brought up the boy's allegation that Morant had emerged from the house brandishing the gun, but did not directly ask him whether it occurred. Neither Morant nor his attorneys denied the claim at the time, the records show. Miller, Morant's father, and several other people said to be there that day, did not respond to messages seeking comment. The day of the altercation, the boy's mother filed a police report and had him checked out by paramedics. She took him to the hospital the next day, she told police, after he had trouble sleeping that night. Police talked to Morant in early September, 2 weeks after they recorded a statement from the boy, the records show. Morant said the boy had been the aggressor because he threw the ball at Morant's head, trying to hit him with it, then took a step toward Morant and pulled his pants up, which Morant took as a sign that the boy was wanting to fight. "Like, all right, now I have to protect myself," so Morant explained to police. When a detective asked him whether the boy had swung at him, Morant said, "I swung first," then added, "The ball was the first swing to me." Morant's attorneys produced sworn affidavits from witnesses who, in similar language, alleged that the boy had thrown the ball at Morant and did not apologize after it struck him, and that he squared up Morant's direction. The witnesses all said that Morant had struck the boy first. None of them mentioned a gun. According to the police report, when detectives tried to interview the witnesses themselves, they either didn't show up or otherwise weren't available. Nearly 2 weeks after the altercation, on August 8, Morant and his family filed a police report about the boy allegedly saying he would come back and light this place up like fireworks. In that police report, Morant and several family members told police they believed the boy would return and shoot them, putting Morant and his family in fear. The teenager and his mother sued Morant and his longtime friend, Devon Pack, in September, according to Rebecca Edelman, the family's attorney in the case. The lawsuit, which is ongoing, was immediately sealed, concealing it from the public eye. The suit was first reported by TMZ in January. Edelman declined to make the teenager available for an interview. In an interview with police, a transcript shows one of Morant's attorneys, who did not respond to a request for comment from the Post, said the boy's mother demanded millions of dollars from Morant after the incident. "The first thing we got was a $20 million demand. This is a shakedown," he said. The boy's mother has a history of filing lawsuits that have eventually been dismissed, court records show, including a discrimination lawsuit against a city's fire department and a lawsuit against her children's school district after she said they were bullied on a school bus. The police report does not name Morant's best friend, who the boy said had punched him on the other side of the jaw. But a person familiar with the lawsuit, who spoke on the condition of anonymity because it was under seal, said the friend was Pack, a childhood friend of Morant's who is also named in the family's lawsuit. Pack could not be reached for comment. An NBA spokesperson told The Washington Post that the league takes allegations of inappropriate conduct very seriously, adding that all teams are required to report incidents involving players and law enforcement. The Grizzlies declined to comment on the situation. It is unclear if the NBA will fine or suspend Morant. As of Wednesday, he was still available to play for the Grizzlies. The NBA spokesperson wouldn't confirm whether the league had previously investigated the incident or planned to launch an investigation in the near future.